This is a very old Griswold made in Erie cast iron skillet. My brother Mark had it, and we used it a lot camping. I know he did, and it's kind of scarred on the bottom. And I tried to cook in it. I found that it has a good bit of rust in it, and regrettably, I had to remove the patina. But that was still wool and oil. Excuse me. So that still the food sticks to it. So what I'm doing here is a trick that I've learned with that from a Japanese, my Japanese teapot. I've made a lot of tea in that, and I noticed the tea was coming out red, and it was all rusty on the inside because of the water. So I consulted with a Japanese tea expert, I'll call him that. I said, "Sensei, what do I do with this?" And he said, "Well, if you want to clean it out, you can see it's nice and clean and black now." He said, "There's two ways." He says, "We Japanese prefer a little bit of rust in our tea." And he told me the whole reason for it. I forget what, but I said, I really don't. And he said, "Well, if you want to clean it, don't just brew your water in it, brew your tea in it." He said, "That is actually the more traditional way." He said, "Because the acid from the tannins in the tea will, in effect, remove all the rust from the metal." So that's what I'm doing here with this. The same concept. I have 3 bags of tea in here, and water, after I scoured all the rust off it, cleaned it, and I'm going to brew some tea. And the acids in that will get into the metal, remove all the rust for me, just as if I scrubbed it chemically. And then I'm going to take oil and put on it and really heat it, let it in the oven, and resurface it. If you go and buy the oil that they tell you in the stores, like for the log, what is lodge, whatever, they just use coconut oil and palm oil and a few other things. So if you have coconut oil in hand and a little bit of vegetable oil, that's all you need. But this tea, with the acids in it, really works well for getting rid of the rust. You get back to this black color. You want to do this for about 5 to 10 minutes tops, and it will clean it, and it will last for years to come.